Welcome everyone to Bonifabcustom. I'm Rob, and today we have a special guest, Shannon Tomasco, and you better known as Lady Volts. Now, if you want to check her out on Instagram, Facebook, and LinkedIn.
Anywhere.
Yeah, anywhere. Yeah, check her out. So Shannon, maybe you could tell us a little bit about yourself, like what's on your Instagram and things like that.
Well, I'm electrical apprentice by trade, met Rob back in school. I use my platforms to educate, make awareness for the skilled trades. Mental health is really important to me too, near and dear to my heart. But I think it's really important that you love what you do, and I found a passion for machining when I went to school with Rob. And so what brings me here today is I have a little side project that I want to do. Not electrical, but I'm going to take, or I want to take, my electrical side cutters here.
So I see that they're a little damaged. So what happened to them? What can you tell us, and what are we going to do with it today?
Well, you probably can't see that far, but there's a little dent in my side cutters here. This is what happens when you cut into a pair of live wires. And so in the trades, we got to be careful. And sometimes, when people say, don't trust your journeyman, it's not a mean thing. They're not trying to be mean. But you need to double check that things are safe before you proceed. I was on a site one day, and we thought we turned off the breaker for this said receptacle, and I didn't test it, and I went and cut some wires.
Oh, that could be dangerous.
Yeah, and so it did a little pop. It's insulated, so they kept me safe. I didn't get injured, but you can see there's some damage done here.
Wow.
They still cut, but they don't cut perfectly anymore, and so I'm going to take my Klein side cutters here and turn them into something new.
Yeah, and we're going to turn it into something that cuts letters.
Cuts letters.
Cuts letters open. I hear you get a lot of fan mail. Is that true?
Well, fan mail. I also like sending a lot of mail. I like to sticker swap and connect with people, and so I've made stickers to connect with a bunch of people. Last time I visited Rob, we made a cool wax stamp so that I can customize my letters when I send them out. And I thought, what cooler but a lightning bolt letter opener to go with that.
Out of something that you use, a tool that you use, which is really good because we're reusing, recycling, old metal and an old tool, which is great.
And quality metal too.
And quality metal. Yeah, this is an American-made tool, so for sure they're using a quality metal. So the first thing we're going to do is we may sketch something up so we have an idea of what we're going to do. We're going to split these apart. Hopefully, in my mind, I think we have like a rivet here or a pin that's pressed in there. So we're going to probably press that out so we have two pieces. And then we're going to turn on the forge and start forging something, or forging this into your letter opener. Sound good?
Very cool.
Okay.
I'm very excited.
Let's get into it. So Shan, we took it apart. It was actually a lot harder than I thought. That just shows the quality of the tool. And you were asking about that rivet that's in there, or the pin.
Well, I'm left wondering, how did this stay together when it was just a pin holding it there? So explain it to me, Rob.
So what happens is, usually this pin could be made out of a different type of metal, like a softer metal. And it fits inside, and the opposite side, before it's finished, gets pressed. And because it gets pressed at the top, it would cause it to mushroom and make that kind of like a nut and bolt. Same thing, the nut and bolt, the bolts or the nuts bigger than the bolt, and that's why it doesn't come through. In this, they did the same thing. They kind of forged it down and pressed it, and then they ground it off after, leaving that step there. You can't really see it, but it would kind of mushroom over this little indent in there, and that's what causes it from not opening, right? So it's really nice. It's a good way of fastening both sides together. It's not going to get loose, not going to wear out. So, and you could see I had to kind of grind it because I couldn't punch it through,
Right.
and I couldn't open it before that. So, no, it just shows the quality of it. It was really good. So.
And it probably, that's what allows for the smoothness of Kleins.
Right,
Like
right.
Kleins are really nice, easy moving. It's just how they're built is such quality.
Yep, yeah, and we're not sponsored by Klein.
No, we're not, but
we're not. But
I do like these. I'm sad they're
yeah,
happy but sad that we're making them into something new.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So now we can, we cut off the grips, or else they're going to light on fire in the forge.
Right.
But now we'll turn on the forge, and we'll do the fun part of heating this up and start smashing it and forging it into the Lady Volt's lightning bolt. Yeah.
Letter opener.
Okay, let's do it.
Let's do this. I feel like I don't have a good grip.
Do it upright? Yeah. Smile, Shannon.
It's a very serious job. This way or
No, just like that. So you can get it flat. That one here seems a little flatter now. Right there, it's up.
is it what? I'm okay.
Okay, Shannon, so that was a lot of work.
More work than maybe we thought. A little bit to get the thing out.
I knew it was going to be a lot of work.
Oh.
But, I mean, that's part of forging. Like, you're doing it by hand. But,
Yes.
we did a good job. You helped a lot with the forging, so that
I
was
have an
good.
appreciation for
Right.
the original trade of blacksmith.
There you go.
That's a lot of work if
There
they
you go.
hammered every single
Right.
piece of metal they made.
Right.
Yeah.
Lots of work. Yeah, that's right. You would have more of an appreciation because now you
100%.
did it, right? Just like anything, right? Any trade or whatever. But
Yeah.
yeah, so we got one of them sharpened up, which looks good, and still looks like the side cutters, like the handle looks like the side
Right.
cutters. So what are you thinking about doing with the handle part?
I want to put kind of the original gripping back on.
Okay. Like the
What's it called?
plasti dip
I think
stuff?
it's called, plasti dip. Anyways, it allows you to re-insulate things
Oh,
for
right.
safety, right?
Okay.
Not that I'm going to be using this for anything electrical, but I think it would be a nice touch to finish off what was once electrical with a nice little
Okay.
kind of insulated thing for.
I guess you could put this in.
Yeah, don't do that. It's
That
not
way.
suggested.
That's not a good idea. Yeah,
But it
I'm only
definitely is
kidding. I'm
small
only
and
kidding.
would fit into a small space.
Right. Yeah, electrical outlet. That's what I was getting at. Yeah. Okay, that's good. So next thing is we're gonna basically try and plasti dip this purple.
Yes, purple,
your
it's
color.
my favorite color.
Right. And I guess you're gonna take this back with you and try it. At least maybe get us some videos of you opening some
Envelopes.
with it. Okay.
Hopefully they're not bills.
Right. Yeah.
Just fan mail.
Yeah. Yeah. The bills just like rip them up with this.
Right.
Yeah. Good.
Well,
okay.
awesome. Thank you very much for having me. I'm pretty
problem.
excited
No
to,
problem.
take something what I thought was just garbage,
Yeah.
and make something, that means more. I like making stuff from scratch. It
Yeah, that's
holds,
cool.
it gives me some confidence and means something to me. So thank you.
Cool. Yeah. Thanks for coming, Shannon. If you, have a chance, look up her stuff, Lady Volts, everywhere. Yeah. And yeah, thanks for watching Bonifabcustom. And don't forget to subscribe and push that button for notifications for more videos just like this one.
Awesome.
Thanks.
Till next time, Rob.
Yep. Thank you.